Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me this evening. And I am super excited, like I said, to share all of the fun stuff that I have been working on with everybody. But tonight I want to ask you about your health. How is your health and your relationships? Are you able to take the amount of time necessary to put in quality self-care time in, not just for yourself, but for your relationships? I know everybody has such a busy lifestyle these days. It's just absolutely insane. You've got your career, you've got your children, you're taking, you have all of these things and there's never enough time. I've always said I want at least another 2-3 hours a day, but now I want 5 or 6 hours a day. What gives? Well, the number one thing that gives for me is eating healthy and exercise. Those always go on the back burner for me because, hey, I'm a professional, I'm a wife and a mother. And so for me, self care, it's just one of those things that gets put on the back burner, like I said. But what starts creeping in whenever you're not able to take care of yourself? It's stress. And stress begins to creep in, especially without exercise. Okay, so now you're not getting those added extra endorphins from exercise. So the world begins spinning out of control, which impacts your emotional health, which you can barely see through the fog, and relationships, your family and friends. Who gets the tail end of you? It's not anybody else, because the fact of the matter is your family and friends, unfortunately, you know that they love you and they'll always be there for you. So, I mean, it's easy to lash out at them. It's easy to lose patience with them and not your coworkers or, just acquaintances and all of that kind of stuff. But health is also extremely impacted whenever stress gets to be, overwhelming. You have weight gain, which leads to high cholesterol and blood pressure, and all of the additional negative side effects just from stress alone. I know so many people who have had health scares, myself included, and what comes first? You first think about, man, what could I have done different? You start reflecting on your life and the positives and the negatives, and you want to rekindle and foster those relationships because you're blessed with each relationship that you have, and you want to improve your health because guess what, guys, we have one life to live. We don't get second chances. We have one life. And before all of my friends' scares, I mean, their world was spinning out of control, and they were just trying to stay focused and to see through the fog because they had so much going on. I mean, they were trying to be perfect and trying to be their best at whatever they were doing, but they were juggling too many balls in the air. And whenever you have 100 to 1,000 balls juggling in the air, things are going to start falling. Things aren't going to just start slipping and sliding. I mean, it'll turn into an avalanche really quick. And once the avalanche starts going, your health and relationships. I mean, and it's not just your health and your relationships, but whenever you got so many balls up in the air, I mean, talk about your finances. I mean, whenever you have so much, I have it on auto bill pay, it's all good, but when do you actually take the time to step back and assess, hey, this is what we're doing for our financial health as well. So it's not just your emotional health, your physical health, your relationship health, but whenever people take a step back and reflect on the person that they truly are right now, do they ever wonder if they're really the person they thought that they would be, or the person that they truly are deep inside? After my surgeries, I made it a point to foster my relationships and make sure that my family was truly highest on the totem pole, other than God for me. But it was God and family. And I'm looking back at all of those times that I've just thoroughly enjoyed. But I know prior to, it wouldn't have been the same. I would have been worked up into this frustrated mess, spun up little ball that I wouldn't have been able to thoroughly soak in and enjoy the people who surround me and the blessings that I have in my life. And so again, after my surgeries, I realized that focusing on relationships was key to being the person that I truly am deep down inside. So self-care is crucial. It prevents burnout, it reduces stress, and it helps you to refocus. So, whenever you're blowing and going and you've got deadlines and you have so much on your plate, you don't have time to take a, coffee break. You don't have time to exercise, go for a walk, but whenever you don't, that's whenever you get the tunnel vision and you don't get to take a step back and refocus. But what I've really realized is whenever you take a step back and you take care of yourself, you're able to give so much more and you're so much happier in life. So like I said, self-care is crucial. We all need to slow down and understand our ultimate purpose in life. We need to stand strong and stay true to our convictions. And we need to portion our time appropriately amongst all of the different areas in our life. And whatever is highest priority for you, spend that amount of time on that certain area, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's baseball. I mean, who knows what it is for each person because everybody's different. For me, God always comes first, my family comes second, and everything else falls into place. After my surgeries, I've realized that self-care is huge. So I do not want anything else to creep up and take my self-care away, because it's not a reward. It's part of the process. It's part of the process to, being a better person and making a difference in this world. Once your cup is full, then all of the overflow can go to making a bigger difference in this world, helping others, making a bigger impact on society. So I posted a little picture this morning on Facebook, and it was saying 4 things you can never get back. First was a stone. Once it's thrown, you'll never get it back. The second one was the word. Once it's said, you can't get it back. The third one was the occasion, and once the occasion is held, you'll never get it back, like weddings, birthday parties, family get-togethers. And then the fourth one was time. Once it's gone, it's gone. And like I said, we have one life to live, and we need to make sure that we are placing the proper importance on, what our priorities are in life, because we don't want to look back and regret it. We don't want to look back and regret, oh my gosh, my kids, they mean the world to me, but all of this other stuff going on in the world, it just took up too much of my time, and I didn't have the ability to raise my kids the way I wanted to, or whatever the regret may be. We just want to make sure that we're putting the appropriate emphasis on the appropriate things in our lives. So that's why I'm super excited, because I've developed a methodical step-by-step approach with the right tools and techniques to awaken you to your pain and frustration, or the areas you're not providing proper emphasis to, and ignite your passion to break through to a healthy, satisfied lifestyle, and freeing up more of your time so you can make a difference in this world. So just let me know where you guys are in your journey. And I can't wait to start sharing more of all of the cool things I have been working on. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Talk to you soon.